This man, Jesus. This man, Jesus. God himself raised up again after losing the labor pains of death, because it was absolutely not possible for Jesus to be held under the labor pains of death. Get that truth, baby. Get that truth. Get that inside of you. Because the inside of us, our flesh nature, wants us to refuse and reject the truth. That's what it wants us to do. To grasp this truth as evil through evil at Jesus on the cross. On the inside of the human nature, which wants us to reject whatever is dealt to us, that which makes us imperfect and flawed. Jesus died and rose victorious over that. In other words, if Jesus had refused to receive the full dose of all of the evil thrown at him, he would no longer have been flawless and a perfect sacrifice. But he didn't refuse it. He received it. He took the full blow that was due us. He took it for us. Jesus lived rightly. Jesus lived in complete obedience to the Father. He lived rightly and he died rightly, willingly, without complaint or regret. His life was flawlessly lived. And according to the righteous requirement of the law, he died flawlessly according to the righteous requirement of the law. Do you realize if Jesus would have complained about the evil thrown at him that day, that week, as he lived Passion Week, as he was whipped and thorns, crown of thorns on his head, if he would have complained about that, he would have lost his perfection. He couldn't be the sacrifice. Get a hold of that. His complaint, if he didn't complain, would have done it all wrong. How often do we do that? We complain and we do that and we don't think anything of it. But in God's sight, it's not really a good thing to do. Complaining is not a good thing to do. Jesus did it without complaint. Yeah, when you wonder why didn't he talk back to those guys? Why didn't he tell Pilate, this is the way that it is? Because he was perfect. How many times do we want to give somebody our 2 cents worth? Right? How many times do we want to do? That's not Christ-like. Christ-like is to receive it. He lived right. He died right. And since Jesus simply received it all and gave up his life and died, having embraced the evil of the world, the pains of death could not have the ability to keep Jesus from resurrecting out of the dead. Nothing could keep him from that. He didn't die because of his own sin. He came in the likeness of sinful flesh, therefore death could not hold him. Therefore death had no right standing with the law to hold Jesus in the grave. But with us, as I said earlier, the wages of sin is death. That's a law. And that law has control over us, has right to us. So Jesus injected his perfect life, his perfect death, straight into the middle of the binding power of death over humanity. That tightened knot of death. We can't get rid of that knot of death. Right? We can't. It just can't. It doesn't happen. But that tightened knot of death, Jesus got right into the middle of that and he untied it. He loosened it. He took it away. That's why I must give my life to Christ. That's my only hope. And Jesus did it from the inside out. He unraveled the power of death. He unglued the very essence of the glue that held one within the grip of death. Death could not hold Jesus. And death cannot hold the believer either.